All right, you guys, for each of the following, find without a calculator. Okay, so when you look at the first one, and you guys, I'm kind of showing you what I want to see for work. Otherwise, you're not going to get very many points for this. A tan inverse, its range is in quadrant 1 and quadrant 4. Okay, because this number here is negative, tangent is negative in quadrant 4, so we're not going to be in quadrant 1. You guys, this is the evil quadrant, which means you're naming your angles going backwards. So this is really asking the tangent of what equals the square root of 3 over 3. Well, I know that happens at pi over 6, but the going backwards is going to be negative pi over 6. Okay, let's look at number 15. So on number 15, sine inverse of a negative 1. Again, the sine inverse has a range in quadrant 1 and quadrant 4. Because this number here is negative, you're not going to be in quadrant 1. You're again going to be in that evil quadrant, which means we're naming angles going backwards. Now, this is asking the sine of what equals negative 1. Well, you guys, that's not on my chart, right? That's actually on my quadrant. So I'm going to go 1, 0, 0, 1, negative 1, 0, 0, negative 1, cosine, sine, cosine, sine, cosine, sine, cosine, sine. This one's actually kind of a tricky little question. Okay, you guys, where does sine equal negative 1? It's just right here. Now look, normally we would say that answer's 3 pi over 2, but we cannot name it going this way. We have to name it going backwards, so this is actually negative pi over 2. Tricky, tricky. Okay, cosine inverse of 0. Okay, so cosine inverse, again, ranges in quadrant 1 and quadrant 2. 0 is neither positive or negative, so I can't really eliminate a quadrant. But you guys, again, based off of the fact that this right here, I'm asking the cosine of what equals 0. That's not on my chart, that's on my quadrant. So again, 1, 0, 0, 1. On my axis, I meant not quadrants. Negative 1, 0, 0, negative 1. Cosine, sine, cosine, sine, cosine, sine, cosine, sine. So where is cosine equal to 0? Well, I see two places. I see up at pi over 2, and I see down here at 3 pi over 2. But you guys, I can only range from here to here, so my only answer is going to be this one up there, which is at pi over 2. Okay? All right, let's look at number 17. So on this one, you want to start doing this by finding this first. Okay? So let's go ahead and draw it out. So again, sine inverse has its range in quadrant 1 and quadrant 4. Because this answer here is negative, that means I'm not going to be in quadrant 1, so I have to be in quadrant 4. And 3/5 is not on my chart, so I have to make a triangle. This is your angle theta. Okay, sine is opposite over hypotenuse, so the opposite side is 3, the hypotenuse is 5. This is a 3, 4, 5 triangle, and the 3 is going to be negative because it's going down. Once you draw your triangle, you can get rid of this. This is just representing your angle theta. And the question is, what is the tangent of theta? Well, tangent is opposite over adjacent. The opposite is negative 3. The adjacent is 4. Okay, this guy right here, let's do this one. So a cosine inverse, this guy right here, ranges in 1 and 2. Because this number here is positive, I'm going to be in quadrant 1. And cosine is adjacent over hypotenuse, so that's 2 over 3. Hey, this is not like a triangle that we know. We have to figure this one out. So let's do like 2 squared plus b squared equals 3 squared. So I'm going to get 4 plus b squared equals 9. So b squared equals 5, which means that b is the square root of 5. Okay, and then once you draw your triangle, you can get rid of this. This is just representing your theta. So I'm trying to find out what is the cosecant of theta. You guys, this is the flip of the sine of theta, right? And because sine of theta is opposite over hypotenuse, that's going to give me square root of 5 over 3. But if I flip it, I'm going to get 3 over the square root of 5. All right, and then this guy right here, sine inverse of 5/6. I taught you a little trick on this one, but let's go ahead and work it out. Okay, so sine inverse, that ranges in 1 or 4. Because this is positive, I'm going to be in quadrant 1. Sine is opposite over hypotenuse, so that's 5/6. And you guys, you can find the third side, but look, what are you really looking for? You're looking for the sine. It's still going to be 5/6. Now look, these guys cancel because this was in quadrant 1. So that was a cool little trick on that, if you forgot that. All right, and you guys, we used to have to make you graph these, but we're not anymore, so you can ignore that. All right, hope that helped. Have fun studying. I'll see you guys tomorrow morning. Hey, period 0. If you feel like you're going to need extra time, which you should not, you can come in like 10 minutes early. Period 5, same with you. If you think it's going to take you longer to do this test, please come in about 10 minutes early before class starts at lunch, okay? I'll see you guys tomorrow. Bye.